Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Brotherly Banter. My name is Juan, your co-host here. I'm here with my other two co-hosts, Jesus and Aldo.
Yo, what up?
What's up? Just pop a bottle and sit, baby.
Let's go. We have another week of football. It just passed week 10. It was a good week, man. We're going to dive straight into it with our first game of the week, which was our Thursday night game. That was a banger. We had Bengals versus Ravens. What a way to start off the week.
You know what's crazy is like it started like the first quarter was 14-7. It was kind of boring in the beginning, and then the third quarter just popped off. Specifically, Jamar Chase, bro. He just went papitas, bro. Like
Yeah, he
he
crazy.
is absolutely Jamar Chase is my Captain Morgan player of the week, bro. He is amazing, bro.
264 yards, bro.
I haven't seen anything like that with my own eyes, bro. It was crazy, bro. 264, 3 tutties,
11
like,
catches.
bro. Like he stretches the field out, bro. It's nice. It's so nice seeing him play, bro. So
They're going to definitely have to pay him a bag, bro.
they should.
A stupid bag.
Yeah, hey, but don't sell Joe Burrow short either, man.
Fuck
He
Joe
was
Burrow.
34-56, 428 yards, 4 touchdowns. So
Bro, the two best
He
quarterbacks.
actually
in their division, bro.
leads the league right now in passing yards.
Should I believe it? 428 is insane for one game, and like, bro, like Lamar Jackson right there too. 290 with 4 tutties. Like, you know what I mean? That was a great game, bro. It's gonna be hard to top that game off, and it was, bro. Like,
And remember their last matchup, it was the same thing.
Yeah, it was.
Came down to overtime,
It
30 plus
was.
point game.
Yep.
yeah, and I was my fantasy. I was playing against Jamar Chase, and I was like,
55 points, bro.
Mm-hmm.
man, he had that long touchdown.
Yeah, after in the second half.
Yeah, after that, I was like, oh, come
Yeah, that
He wouldn't stop catching the ball. We were like, stop, he's dead already.
on. Like, you distribute the ball, and I have freaking
Distribute the ball.
I
Take
have
a
freaking
break.
Gesicki.
Uh,
I was like, give him the ball, give him a shot, throw the ball or something. Like, give him something.
Hey, but I knew that one was gonna be a high scoring game. It just
Yeah, but it was just one player, you know.
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, Joe and Chase, but
the Ravens almost lost that game too. Both of those defenses are absolutely garbage, for one. But Ravens more because they are ranked 32 of 32 in the passing game this season, which makes me look forward to this upcoming week. But
I think this is what it looks like when you see two high-powered offense. I think that's what it is. I don't think you're used to that.
I'm not used to that.
Yeah, you just
Do you not
barely-
remember who my quarterback was for 18 years?
Well, and we're talking about two poor
What?
defenses.
What are we talking about right now, dog?
But I have to say that, yeah, okay, if you want to say that they're poor defense, but they were beat. The Bengals, well, by the way, were beat by the passing game, not the running game, which
Yeah,
I would have
that was
expected
pretty-
it to be like Henry was going to run all over them.
Bro, I mean, not a bad game, but not a Derrick Henry game. It was
No.
16 carries, 68 yards, and a tutty.
Yeah, that's
I
like,
mean,
but
that's
it
contained.
also shows that like the Ravens aren't unstoppable. You know, like
no.
you can contain the Ravens. It's just the Ravens haven't played very many great defenses.
Okay, that could be true too. But the Ravens won by 35-34 with the average, not super god like Henry playing all lights out, right?
Yeah.
So imagine if they have a throwing game, passing game like they had this game, plus Henry going off. Like, man,
I think it'd be
how do you
hard
stop
because I
that?
think it's one or the other with the Ravens. If the run game's not working, they're going to start using Lamar. If Lamar's not working, they're going to start using Derrick
What
Henry.
if they all start clicking on
They could.
the same thing? Like, man, that's gonna be
at the right time, getting into the playoffs, you know,
crazy team to play.
they
Yeah.
could.
Even if you don't have a defense, like you can score 80 points.
And
Yeah.
the way the NFL schedule made it is like now they have to play. They play y'all
Twice.
twice here in coming up. I think they still have.
Shaking in their boots.
Who else do they have to play? They still have to play the Browns, right? They only played them once, I believe.
Yeah, they'll play the Browns again, but the Browns are washed this season.
Also, they're playing all the
Yeah, but like you said, anytime there's a AFC North,
Yeah, but that's excluding.
Oh,
No, that's
what
excluding the Browns.
fuck?
That's excluding the Browns. It's always Bengals, Ravens, and Steelers. But no, that was a crazy game, man. I didn't expect it to be that high scoring. I thought it was gonna be more defensive this time around, but
Yeah.
I'm glad they got out their happiness now because they're coming into fucking Pittsburgh this week, baby.
Oh, man,
Pittsburgh week.
I think we're gonna see a better game from Derrick Henry, though. Let's just be honest.
I don't know.
think he's gonna have a better.
I want
game.
to see Derrick Henry stiff arm the shit out of T.J. Watt. Dog.
I don't think I've ever seen T.J. Watt been stiff arm, dog.
Bro, you about to see it
They
today.
probably got Watt face pictures all over their practice facility, and every time he walks out, he just
the back. Damn.
Nah,
That'd be a good matchup,
Ravens.
bro.
Ravens are the type of team to think they have confidence and not leave or leave T.J. Watt single-handedly on his own on the outside and not double team him. They're gonna have the ego to be like, oh, we don't need any help to guard T.J. Watt.
nah.
And
Then their
not
offensive
do that
line coach
shit.
should be fired.
They better not
If
do that
that's the
shit.
case, at this
That's
point,
a good way to get fired, bro.
you're
Damn.
fired. How you? We're already in.
And we'll get into this upcoming game, and I'll dive more into that. But that was a good game, man. Next we had the early slate of Sunday. We had Pats versus Bears. Another story coming out of this week. Bears ended up getting shit on by the Patriots,
Yeah, it was bad.
and they finally fired their offensive coordinator Shane Waldron, or Waldron, whatever his last name is, which rightfully so, and it's kind of that decision you make when you're the head coach and you're throwing your last Hail Mary like before you get fired. Like, what do you do?
And we won't need to know his name anymore because he's fired.
Yeah. Well, Shane Waldron came from Seattle. He was in Seattle for a while, and he was calling plays over there. He wasn't doing too well over there either, and so it's just tough, man. Like, you come into the organization, and it sucks because like the Bears have a history of like firing coaches and firing offensive coordinators, cleaning house, and they have young quarterbacks. And at the beginning of the season, everyone thought this roster was going to be really good on offense, and it just hasn't been working. And it's not just head coaching, right? The blame is to go around because offensive line is probably one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Definitely bottom three. Receivers aren't getting any separation. They aren't getting, their route trees aren't well, but again, that's part of coaching. Caleb Williams' timing is off because he's getting sacked the most out of any quarterback in the league right now. The Patriots sacked him 9 times.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
9 sacks in one game, bro. That's absolutely insane.
Well, and I know we talked about, like, in the beginning of the season, we talked a little bit about, like, what can Drake May really learn from Jacoby Brissett? And I mean, yeah, we made fun of it, but there's like fundamentals, there's mechanics, there's reads, there's blocking assignments that you could pick up. You know what I mean? By like, hey, like, there's tenure, there's leadership. This guy, if we don't forget, like Jacoby Brissett, like he was behind Tom Brady at one point. You know what I mean? So he learned something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it does help to have that kind of mentorship that we talk about with Bryce Young. You know what I mean? And the Red Rifle over there. You know what I mean? You see it. You learn is better. Caleb Williams did not get that opportunity, unfortunately. So we're seeing that now. And I mean, on paper, and in the season, we have seen flashes of the Bears being great and having that roster clicking, right? So we've seen it, but I mean, again, we talk about this all the time on this podcast, bro. Coaching is so important.
Yeah,
it is so important, bro. Like, to be able to have those mechanics. Come in with everybody's on the same page, the same game plan. So
Matt Eberflus should have been fired last year, bro. I don't know why they kept him this year.
And I'll say not only coaching but time.
Yeah,
and I don't want to say being picked in the top 10 or top 5 hurts you because you're going to these teams that like are expecting you to perform now. Unlike Jacoby, who went to the Pats. He wasn't, seen in college as like, oh, he's a top pick. Yeah, but he was able to get drafted, go to the Pats, learn from one of the GOATs, right, and hone his craft.
Yeah.
So these players like Williams are being seen in college like, man, we need that player. He comes with everything, the hype, the he can play at that level, and once we draft him high, we need him to perform and. Yeah, he doesn't get that time like Jacoby and stuff like that. So it's
well, and it's also
a double-edged sword.
It's also putting pressure because you also have the number 2 quarterback that was drafted in Jaden Daniels, and their organization is doing so much better. Their offense is doing so much better. So they're gonna have the comparison of who's the bust and who is really quarterback 1.
No, but it goes again. Coaching over there is beautiful.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, like
Matt Eberflus is. I mean, Dan Quinn is on a completely different planet compared to Matt Eberflus.
100%.
And I know we're talking about
and Lincoln Riley.
Well, but Rivera, when he got there, I think started trending that team upward.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? So
He was just getting
like you're
old.
saying, the coaching too, they're building a team for something. And when it was time for them to draft, all they needed to do was just
Yeah.
draft what they needed. Some of these teams like the Bears are like, oh, we need the best player on the board right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Desperate almost.
Yeah. Because I think they could have stayed with Justin and worked with him and probably
I wanted
drafted
that.
other things that they needed for like
Well,
that team.
not even that, but just like, again, it just goes back to Matt Eberflus and the type of coach that he is, and like it just hasn't worked out with him. And honestly, he should have been gone last year, but they didn't. They
Right,
wanted
like,
to wait.
How do you get 2 shots at having a you know what I mean, a developing quarterback? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like that's good talent because Justin Fields
Yeah.
is good talent.
Yeah.
And so is Caleb Williams. So it's like, man, you get not many coaches get 2 shots.
And it revolves around the offense, and because their defense it's like the Steelers situation. Their defense is good enough to keep them in games, and if their offense just puts some points, they can win a lot of their games.
Mhm.
But their offense has no identity. At this point in the
Mhm,
season, we're
mhm.
10 weeks in. You have an identity. You know what kind of your first down play. What's your play going to be? Are we going to run the ball, ground and pound, get 3-4 yards, or are we going to do screen pass?
Yeah.
People. Offenses and teams have their identity by now, and the Bears just don't. And they're struggling, but hopefully they figure it out.
And I'll say when it comes to these young QBs, you got to give them time, just like my man.
Bryce Young.
There you go, baby. Hey, I'm not a Bryce Young fan.
No, I am. I like Bryce Young.
But like, I'm rooting for the kid. I'm rooting
Hey.
for him, man. I want him to do well, and
Those-
he's looking good.
Those unis, I like them. I like the unis
The all
that they
blue?
wore.
Was it
Yeah,
all blue?
I like those.
Did you see
black
the?
pants with the
Did you
black
see
pants.
the animated Jaguar? On the,
Yeah, but they've done that
It's a
before.
panther.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
a
surprised.
panther.
Oh, yeah, the Panther.
Yeah, it's
What the fuck?
they did
Jaguar,
that out
I
before.
forgot.
It's funny that they traveled with their Panther to
Yeah.
Germany.
the guy.
Oh,
the-
speaking of that game, that's the next one we're talking about is the Germany game.
Giants,
The Giants, and
Panthers.
and it goes back to it, man. They look good. Chuba Hubbard ran all over
yeah.
the Giants, bro, and man, the Giants. They got to get the QB situation under control. That
Man, that's
dude
what I've been
is-
saying.
It is
It's
like,
tough.
man, it is up and down with Daniel
He's
Jones.
hot and
bro.
cold, hot and cold.
Fuck, there's
and
days
More
where
cold than hot, for sure.
there's days when he took like 2 pills of Adderall and he's locked in, and then there's days where that motherfucker slept through the whole meeting.
Yeah, I'm watching the game, man, and I'm watching it because I have neighbors, but they don't play the passing game like it's straight run,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it's not working. It's like, you know what? Oh, we got neighbors. Let's throw him the ball. Let's throw him the ball.
By then he's already fucking
Yeah,
over.
it's already
that third
done. Like,
quarter. He's got
I don't
2
get
catches.
it.
Well, and I understand the concept of run because Brian Tracy Jr. is good,
Yeah, you set that up.
but I'm not gonna lie. I was a Danny Dimes enthusiast. I thought early on he was gonna be the guy, and he showed flashes of being a star, and just like I don't know, bro. He has too many cold games compared to the hot games that he has,
Absolutely, bro. He's like he wants to be like Eli, right? Because Eli was kind of reckless sometimes, bro, and would like sling that rock, right? And he wants to be that, but he just doesn't got that.
But
You're not him.
I've never seen him sling the ball like that.
That's what I'm
No.
saying.
I
That's what I'm
think
saying.
I think that they need to incorporate more of like a
It could be coaching too.
like a Lamar style or like a Jaden Daniels style
Yeah,
quarterback.
I can see Lamar style because
He's
Jaden-
fast, bro.
He does
Jaden,
run.
Jaden
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones
He
is
runs.
fast, bro.
Yeah, he runs.
He's got wheels, and they don't incorporate his legs enough into the offense to make him a threat on the ground,
yeah.
which I
I
think
mean,
could
he
open up.
ran for 26 yards.
No, I
No,
know, but he can run more, bro. He can average maybe
Hey,
50,
but
60
one
yards.
tutty. He had the tutty,
He
and that
did
says
have
everything.
So
And that's not.
But I'm just
there's
saying,
no
like,
tush push or nothing.
For the skill set that you're saying he has, and the weapons he has on the team, it just
Well, you don't really
doesn't make no
Oh, no, I
sense.
thought you were talking about.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, he could run, he could pass, he do this. He has Tracy, he has neighbors, like, but it's not working. He ain't
Yeah.
running the ball like that, like a Lamar. He ain't throwing the ball, not even like a Lamar, because Lamar can throw the ball too.
I don't think the Giants organization is going to pull Broncos and just go with another direction of quarterback after paying millions
and millions.
and millions to Daniel Jones. But
They got to figure something out
they
because
do
he's
gotta
not
figure
working.
something out.
Honestly, he really isn't working.
I think they go ahead and draft a quarterback this draft coming up.
I don't think so. I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
I think you call next year a wash, right?
I think they're going to draft a lineman.
So that's what they've been trying to work on, and their line's been getting better. But
that's what I'm saying. Their line is not as bad as it was once
last year.
Like,
Literally last year.
That and it was, you know, it's crazy. Some of those players are there still.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show the growth of those players. So good job. But
Panthers came out on top.
And before they were looking at building that defense too.
Yeah.
It's just it like fell apart, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I think they're kind of in a clear long rebuild that's gonna take a while. So
let it happen, bro.
We had Niners versus Bucks. This one was a crazy game.
The return of CMC.
Yeah. He actually didn't do too bad. I thought he was gonna be kind of restricted, but
no,
I guess it's not like NBA. You know, when they're out there, they're out there.
Shit,
I was scared.
Hey, they were like, "Hey, listen, we sent you to Germany. We sent you all over the place for your need. We paid millions and millions of medical bills. Get your ass on the field, run 13 carries, catch the ball for 6.
Brock Purdy had a crazy game.
Yeah,
he
Brock
did.
Purdy went off. But in the beginning of the games, a few times I saw McCaffrey like running the ball, and then he like stumbled sometimes. I was like, oh, like I was scared for him.
You get nervous, right?
Every time he got tackled, I was like, take out his fucking ankles.
He was
Check him out. Because I was playing him against. I don't want him to get hurt. Just a little scared.
Yeah, but like he was like, he'll get up and then he'll do like one of these. I was like,
oh shit! No, but he did good, bro. I mean, even though the Bucks did their job and they contained him. You know what I mean? Like it was 13 carries for 39 yards, but in the passing game, he was 6 for 68. You know what I mean? So he was involved. He just didn't get no touchdowns. But so they did a good job. But everybody else though, like shit.
Juwan Jennings had a good game. 93 yards, 7 catches.
Ricky, dog, after getting shot,
Ricky
bro.
Pearsall, yeah,
Shit,
he had his first NFL touchdown.
Yeah, and it was a good one too, man. It was very Debo-esque.
Did you see that Debo got into it with the long snapper?
I did see that, bro.
Because Jake Moody missed 3 field goals.
Yeah,
but
I mean, how was that the long?
But he made 3.
Yeah,
he missed 2, made 3.
No, he missed 3 in a row. And then made the game winner.
But
yeah,
you know, like,
but they were from far. Like I think he missed. He hit like a 40-something yard, but missed it was like 45-yarder, but missed like a 42-yarder. Or something weird.
But somebody made a great point, like on ESPN. It was like, does anybody get after Debo when he drops a ball? Especially last year when I could have won the fucking the Family Feud league and he couldn't catch no balls.
I think he could talk a lot more than others because they make him a workhorse.
Oh yeah,
like
but
they make him run the ball, they make him catch the ball, shoot. So they can punt, return the ball.
But think about it from think about it from a leadership standpoint,
exactly.
right? You're on a team.
I see that point,
you're on a team, right? And your team's going through it. It's a tough game. It's going down to the wire, and then you start turning on your teammate because he missed field goals.
So I agree with that.
I hate that.
You shouldn't turn on your teammates like he did, but he should be able to push and motivate because of the type of work he puts in.
Yeah,
but he should be able to.
But you don't motivate by going after a long snapper and fucking grabbing his neck.
Of all people, no. But
you know, and the long snapper was just standing up for the kicker. You know, he was really talking shit to the kicker, and the long snapper said something to him.
If I'm Kyle Shanahan, I'm disciplining that shit, bro. I don't know what, but
I mean, laces out, damn.
Cool. Shit.
No, yeah, I saw that, and then I saw Jeff Saturdays on Around the Horn. No, not Around the Horn. Pardon the interruption. Talking about like how he understands Debo to an extent. It's like, bro, no, bro. Like you out of all people being a fucking center and being in the league for so long.
Yeah,
bro.
literally got into it with fucking Peyton Manning, bro.
Yeah,
you don't tell me you ain't gonna get into it with Debo if he pushes you.
Well, I mean,
Jeff Saturday,
I don't know. Jeff Saturday
he got the suit and tie,
man. No, you know what I'm saying.
But hey, if he was suited up, he'd be mad too. That's we already saw it. We saw it.
Yeah, but like, there's a certain extent that you go to, bro. You know, like, and again,
it's respect.
Yeah, it is respect for sure.
Yeah, but
you never want to see that on your own team.
Like I get it. You know, like Debo's frustrated as well, and you know, I mean,
Russell Wilson would never. All glory to God.
Oh, glory to God. But you know, to go back to the game, the Bucks, man, like I think this game showed how much they're really missing their wideouts. When you're leading passer, but receiving yards is Rashad White.
Yeah, 6 for 39, bro. That's
hey, I saw that crazy stiff arm pass. with Baker Mayfield. He was
he was carried. He was getting carried.
Yeah, he was stiff arming Bosa for 10 yards.
For 10 yards.
some
And
point-
he still threw the pass.
And it was 4th down.
Yeah, that was nice.
Like Baker gets a lot of shit, dog, but like,
Yeah.
bro, he is a dog, bro. Like,
I'm telling you.
he's a dog, bro. And
I
they got him for a deal down there, bro.
Yeah, and the only thing I don't like about Baker is that he went to OU. But you know,
This is very out of character for me because I've always been a Baker hater. One, because he went to OU.
Mm-hmm.
Two, because he went to the Browns. And he was just a scrub at the Browns.
Scrub.
He wasn't a scrub.
He was a scrub. And
Nah,
so I've always been a Baker hater. But he's kind of a dog, bro.
Nah, and these last like couple games, bro, it's like he hasn't like I know like some of them like he's lost it, but he ain't get no help from his defense. And this time the defense kept the 49ers in check, 23-20. So I mean,
it was a good game.
You just need some firepower, man. Hey, and from what I think, I believe Mike Evans is coming back this week. So we'll see.
But the defense has been kind of hurt too. Whenever he needed the help from the defense, because Vate has been out, and then I think when what's his name Whitfield,
man. Yeah,
Winfield Jr.
Yeah, he's kind of been he's been playing well though, but their defense has been kind of beat up though, I think.
All right, we got a next game: Bills versus Colts. Bills on top again, 30-20.
Not a good game though from Josh Allen.
Oh,
him either.
No, I mean it wasn't a great game for Josh Allen, but they still got it done.
No tutties in the air, but he did have a rushing one. And James Cook, man, a sleepy like a silent 80-yard, 19 carries.
That's how you know their offense is just clicking, bro.
Right. You don't talk about
you don't notice that.
I would love to get that from any one of my running backs.
Yeah.
Shit. So
no, I know what you mean. So Josh Allen didn't have his greatest game right now, passing touchdowns. He did have a rushing touchdown, but their defense is playing well. Bills are playing well. Colts, on the other hand, they're kind of trying to figure it out. They're like back and forth between Flacco and Richard. Flacco has a bad game. Is Richardson going to play? Richardson has a bad game. Is Flacco going to play? So
the Flacco fantasies kind of like dwindling. Do you go back to Richardson?
You should. Like that's your young.
If you get to a point where you're just gonna chalk the season, sure.
Unless he's injured.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Unless he's injured or like you want.
We've already seen what Richardson can do, and it's not anything like spectacular anymore.
I mean,
it's just tough to go back to him.
Josh Allen, come on.
It's tough to go back to him after what he did, bro. It's like
I see that part. Yeah,
as a player, bro.
I wouldn't say just because of what he did, but just like the back and forth, just as his organization, you got to make a decision. You got to stick with it.
Yeah,
like
100%.
Because then you look stupid as an organization going back and forth every game between the quarterbacks you're going to play. Yeah. But Father Time definitely caught up to Flacco this game.
Yeah, he did. He had a rough one, but like the Bills' defense is pretty good, so they've been picking people all year. So
you can't let the fans get in your head either, bro. Because as being part of one of the fan bases that is very wishy-washy on quarterbacks, like. As soon as Flacco starts playing bad, you're going to hear from the fans.
100%.
As soon as Richardson starts playing bad, you're going to want Flacco back. So, you can't really dive too much into it. Colts got to figure it out for sure.
They were in it, though, man.
Yeah. But Bills are just too good to, if you're not on point the whole game, they're just going to dominate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Jonathan Taylor had a pretty good game. I thought he was.
Yeah, not too bad. 114 yards. That was the one thing that was working for them.
Yeah,
and it's not like...
You think Pittman is missed?
Oh, hell yeah, he is, bro. I mean, because, was it Josh Downs and Alec Pierce have been stepping up, and even Jonathan Taylor, man, like, they've been stepping up, and it's just not, like he said, it's just not clicking for them, man. It's just 3 interceptions is everybody else did good, but 3 interceptions, that will cost you a game, bro.
Yeah.
That will absolutely cost you a game.
What about 5?
Shit. 5 will cost you a game for sure, unless your team is just fucking
built Ford tough,
bro.
Unless they're built Ford tough, baby. Yeah.
So that one, Bills are rolling. They're going to be in the playoffs for sure. I think Colts are in that bubble area of potentially maybe the Dolphins, Bengals, Colts. One of those teams that could be fighting for the last playoff spots if they figure it out. But we'll see. Next, we got the best game of the week.
probably the worst game of the week.
Nah, don't even hate, bro.
The best game of the week. We know what the best game of the week. That was Thursday night.
Everyone forgot about it by then. By Sunday, bro. Everyone forgot about it.
I literally brought it up.
No one even remembered the Thursday game anymore.
Shit.
Who watches football on Amazon?
Shit, literally all of us did.
Nah, it was a really good game, bro. Going into it, I said it was going to be a benchmark as to where we are as a team, what we can do. So we got to a point in the game where the Steelers were down in the third quarter, 24-10. During that portion, I was like, I told DeAndre, we were watching the game on the couch, I was like, yeah, it's over. We're not going to come back from this. Because the past 3 years, I've been used to, like, if we're down more than 2 scores, it's probably not going to happen. We're not going to put up enough points to do it. So I kind of gave up in the third quarter. I was like, yeah, we're going to lose. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Lo and behold, Mr. Unlimited.
Yeah, I feel like they got, Mike Tomlin is a great coach. I'll never take that away from him.
Probably coach of the year this year, honestly.
He's doing good with what he got, man. But like, Dan Quinn is good, but he got out coached, bro. Like he didn't have them guys ready. Though that last play of the game where they jumped,
the hard count,
I'm like, come on, man.
Everyone in the fucking stadium knew that they were not gonna snap the ball,
bro. Yeah, like that's what usually everybody thinks, bro. So it's like I don't know why
he was a rookie.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah. But it was a good game, man. I mean, defense, my biggest concern was going to be the rush, but they actually didn't let up much to the rush. I think Austin Eckler only made, 40 yards? 44 yards on the ground, so they held the run game pretty good. Jaden Daniels usually is a factor on the ground. We held Jaden Daniels to 5 yards rushing, so we kind of shut that down. Patrick Queen played his ass off that game. Yeah, man. I can't say anything much other than they proved me wrong. This offense is legit. They can compete in these high-scoring games. Mike Williams is going to be a good addition. And George Pickens.
He has his only catch.
His only catch and the touchdown, bro.
And
he doesn't really know the playbook.
And honestly, that's him, the bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's what he does. Like his routes were always the
and what a ball. What a fucking ball, too, bro. The way Russell Wilson, he threw it early because he was getting pressured. He just threw it up there, and it was just on the fucking dime in a bucket.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Y'all see that George Pickens catch, the first one?
Yeah, in the corner.
That was crazy,
bro. That was good. He leaned back and got it.
Yeah.
That shit was tight.
But nobody played a better game than Miles Kilbrew. He was player of the game.
Miles Kilbrew is the GOAT special teams player, bro.
He's got a 0 QBR, bro. What you talking about? He didn't do nothing.
No, Miles Kilbrew. He is one of our team captains, though. He's a dog for sure.
That's a set.
That too.
Hold my hat. I'm going in.
But Scary Terry did have a good game though. So
he did. He popped one off big. He's kind of slow.
He did get.
He got hawked by Joey Porter Jr.
He did. I was like, but he's also like fucking 34 years old already now. I feel like he's been
Terry McLaurin.
He's been in the league for a long time now. At this point,
bro, he's like not even 28, 27, man. Bro.
Hey, you know what the NFL stands for? Not for long, baby.
It was a really good game, man. We got it done. Going on to next week, it's a big week for us. We got Ravens coming up, so proud of my Steelers, bro.
This motherfucker's 29 years old, bro.
That's younger than 30.
That's hella what? That's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's old. Hey, as a football player, that's old, bro.
But Terry McLaurin's been in the league for 4 years?
No, fuck no, bro. It's been way longer.
5? He's not been in the league for 6 years. 6 or 7 years, bro. No way.
I'm gonna find out.
He has had a lot of quarterbacks, but that's because rotation in Washington's been. His draft class was 2019?
Yeah, 19. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's only been in the league 4 years.
Just a rough 4 years.
Bro, he came late.
Dog, hey, he's like Bo Nix. He's like Bo Nix.
He's a 7th year senior.
No wonder that motherfucker running out there with a clutch. I was like, I squint. I'm like, why is that motherfucker running with a fucking
ball and chain, bro?
With those goddamn things to assist you from not falling, bro.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. 2019. Crazy, bro. Nah, it was good, man. I'm excited going into the next week. George Pickens' dog. Next we got Vikings versus Jags. This one was boring, bro.
Yeah, this one was bad, bro. What's crazy is like everything that they couldn't kick in the last week, Vikings, and now all they did was kick in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I was watching that, and that's the game that Sunshine didn't play. So it was weird looking at freaking what's what's his name, Mac Jones playing.
Mac
bro.
Jones, yeah.
And then on top of that is those damn Jaguar uniforms were I thought I seen some ugly uniforms and those were bad, bro. I was like, God, and those were like they're not meant to look bad, bro. They're meant to be like, oh yeah, look at these. Nah, bro. Put those in the back of the locker, bro. And they almost, honestly, they kept it close. They almost pulled it out, but
yeah, they almost came back, and then they realized, oh no, we're gonna
hurt our draft stock.
First pick.
Nah, hey, they're trying to crucify Ginger Jesus, dog.
Well, shit, three interceptions, bro. Yeah, you know.
I mean,
They're
it
trying to
ain't 5
crucify
though,
him.
but you know, it's still a lot.
I mean,
We'll get to that game.
okay,
We'll get to that Sunday
okay,
night
but at
game.
one point we're gonna understand that Sam Darnold's not gonna look always the prettiest out there, you know, like. But they're still 7-2,
Yeah.
one of the top teams in the NFC. So
They got a great running back they can lean on. They got
Yeah.
a great defense they can lean
T.J.
on.
Hawkinson came back.
Yeah.
He had 72 yards, 8 catches.
Damn, I wonder who got him on his
Let
team.
me get him.
Nah, you know why? It's specifically you. Because when I drafted him, you were like, what are you doing, dog? What are you doing? He's hurt, bro. Like it wasn't setting up for the future. Now look at me. I got 2 of the best tight ends in the league.
Hey, you know actually who? And that's like backtrack a little bit, but you know who's actually coming back soon? Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers.
Oh, the running back, yeah.
Yeah.
What are they?
So they're gonna have a double head.
They
Yeah,
are
they're gonna have
Chuba
a-
and
Jonathan Brooks.
And Jonathan Brooks can run, bro.
He can,
Shit.
bro. He tore his ACL, you know.
And they
so-
got Bryce Young playing well.
yeah.
Mhm.
They just need to get a solid receiver. They'll be all right. But
Just don't get Amari. You'll be all right.
this guy is rent free, bro. Mari's rent free in this guy's head.
Fuck yeah, bro.
All right, we got a Falcons versus Saints. This one was a close game. I didn't think the Falcons were gonna lose this game, bro.
Bro, the Falcons couldn't kick the fucking field goals, bro. They were
Young
1 for
Hoku.
4, bro.
Yeah.
1 for 4 on field goals. You win the game. You complete these field goals, bro. So
Yeah.
and some of them were crazy. Some of them were like hitting the freaking goalposts and stuff. We'll talk in the Sunday night game. We will talk about some crazy ones.
Kirk Cousins didn't have a terrible game. Now he only no touchdowns, 1 interception. Bijan Robinson, bro, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's what was working for them. Their defense just couldn't stop the Saints, which is crazy because who do the Saints have now that all their receivers are pretty much dead?
Bro, let me tell you something real quick, bro. You know what blew my mind, bro? Like we saw Marquez Scanting or whatever with the Chiefs, and like he really wasn't that
Involved.
good. Yeah, like he would get these long passes, right? Like they would always try to feed him the long ball, right? And like 9 times out of 10 he dropped that shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Over here,
That's why he got cut.
bro. The Saints, bro, who have been known for stretching the ball out lately, bro. Marquez Scantling, 3 receptions, 109 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Crazy, right?
That's crazy.
And one of them
bro.
was in the end zone, just out there, bro.
Bro, it's crazy. The other one was like at the 20 and he ran it in too. And I was like, damn, man, what the fuck? Like, I feel like the Saints know how to find receivers that can get vertical. And that's about it. Like, that's it.
But like coming into this game, right? You don't think like, oh, the Falcons are hot. Like Saints aren't
Yeah.
gonna win this. They're missing their receivers. Like, and they ended up pulling it out, bro.
That's good,
This is one of those wins
They
that's
needed it.
it's a division game, but it's one of those wins that's tough because like you're losing to a shit team now that you know
Yeah.
they were 2-7 and now it just hurts your fucking. You could be 7-3, but now you're 6-4, so it doesn't sound as pretty. But man,
Yeah, good thing it's not the college playoffs because that right there would have definitely taken him out of the top 25.
yeah,
bro.
But no, they're still going to be a team to look out for as we get closer to playoff time for sure. Titans Chargers. This is the 3:00 window.
The Chargers, I feel like, bro, they're just playing sound football. Like, they're not playing flashy football. Not doing anything like that's gonna just be mind blowing, bro. They're just going out there and winning games, bro. They're trusting the
Hardball way,
run, bro, and I love it, bro. They're trusting the run, you know. But this game specifically, though, like Herbert the Pervert showed up, bro. He was like 14 for 18.
Yeah.
What was it? 164 and a tutty, bro. I was like, okay.
Yeah, and they're playing the right teams at the right time, right? They're getting themselves back together, and everybody's coming off of injuries. And I think like with the Titans, right? We're not expecting much from the Titans, but
Will Levis came back.
He did.
yeah, but they're playing the right teams at the right time. So
The
that
schedule's getting in a good spot. They're racking up the wins while they have it.
Yeah, they're a team that I think in the playoffs, I don't know if I want to play them. If I'm in the playoffs,
right?
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're a sneaky good team. And they don't they're like who are you throwing it to? They're throwing it to Ladd McConkey. They're throwing it to
Quinn Johnson,
bro. They're throwing it to like randoms, bro. That like shit. You probably don't got no tape on, bro. So
well, and if they get their run game going some more, they have two of the Ravens running backs from last year, Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins.
Mm-hmm.
But they get the run game going. That's always been the thing with Justin Herbert is who does he have for receivers? Keenan Allen's been hurt, Mike Williams has been hurt, so like Justin Herbert has been one of those really really good quarterbacks from that draft class, and he just hasn't had a lot of success postseason wise because they don't really have a lot of talent on the outside,
But they've had talent. They just get hurt. But talent.
But that's what I mean by no talent. Like no one on the field while they're playing with Justin Herbert.
They've had like Melvin Gordon. Austin Eckler
and Melvin Gordon not in his prime.
Okay, maybe not in his prime. They had
Henry was pretty good. I think I don't know if he's past his prime or not, but he was pretty good when he was with the Chargers too.
Hunter, Henry, the tight end.
Mm-hmm. I thought he was pretty good.
I mean, he wasn't bad, but it's not like Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase.
He's not Antonio Gates. He's not Antonio Gates. Come on,
I know, but I'm saying like. Look at the other quarter. It's not a Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. It's not a Lamar and Zay Flowers. It's not a.
Oh yeah, they don't have those.
Yeah, they don't have those guys. And Quinn Johnson's supposed to be the guy, but he had a rough first year with a lot of drop passes. He's getting better this year so far, from what I've seen. But they're like Jesus said, they're just playing sound football. Defense helping offense, offense helping defense. Their defense isn't bad, bro. They have a really good defense.
Bro, they held them to 17 points, and I'm not saying Titans are like this explosive offense, but that's still pretty good to hold a professional team to under 20. So
yeah, it's not bad for sure.
Yeah, and like you were mentioning earlier, Will Levis came back and he played pretty good.
He did, yeah. Well. Actually, he looked way better in this game than he has all season.
And he sat behind a veteran.
Exactly. Something a lot of young QBs don't get the opportunity to do. Like,
is Mason Rudolph a veteran? Would you say?
Yes, bro. What?
Yeah, I would consider him.
Mason Rudolph learned behind Big Ben for 7 years, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. But do you think he remembers anything after the CTE accident?
But like I'm saying, some young QBs in the league, or even some players in the league, don't have those opportunities to sit behind veterans like that.
No, that's great.
Like Caleb Williams,
No, you know what? They should get like Nick Foles just to like play a couple of games and then leave, and then he'll figure it out.
Nah, I think they have more problems over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're a playoff team, bro. The Chargers. Next we have Jets versus Cardinals. That one was a blowout game, bro.
It's another sound team, bro. Like.
As soon as they got healthy, bro. As soon as the Cardinals got healthy, they started rolling. Their offense is so good, bro. I think their defense hasn't allowed a touchdown in the last 3 games, something like that.
Oh shit, that's good.
Yeah, bro. I could be wrong, but I think I read up on is it the last 2 games or the last 3 games they haven't allowed a touchdown from a team.
Man. Kyler Murray's a problem though, bro. He's
a hit,
bro. 22 for 24, 266, 1 tutty in the air. 3 carries for 21 yards, 2 tutties on the ground. That is a fantasy football nightmare for whoever's playing against him.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you that now.
He's crazy. And he looks like that little silver-toothed kid running,
that stole your lunch money, or he grabbed
he took your Cheeto.
Yeah, that's him. Give me it back, you little shit.
Yeah, running around the field, bro. He's such a good quarterback. And the way he throws the ball, bro, like he knows he's about to get rocked and he just launches it up and you're like, whoa, what are you doing? But then someone's wide open. Like, it's crazy.
I thought there was going to be problems because Black Ops 6 just dropped and I was like, shit, bro, this guy's going to get stuck on the game.
Bro, 3-0 since Black Ops 6 came out. Completely turn of events character-wise for Kyler Murray.
So that means he's not playing. He's not a fan of the Omni movement. So
that's what it is, bro.
It's crazy, bro. Omni movement is crazy.
No.
You have Omni movement, but people are still camping in the corners.
Shit, it's insane, bro.
Yeah, so that's definitely turn of events. Kyler Murray 3-0 after Black Ops came out. That's wild.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's crazy because also he's coming in the incline, but Marvin Harris Jr. is kind of like declining. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I wonder,
he had a good game. Marvin Harrison Jr. had a good game.
He wasn't their number 1 receiver. He wasn't even
James
number
Conner
2.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? James Conner is another one, bro. He's been running the rock real good. He's been fucking doing it just about
He's
everything.
such a slept-on running back, bro. He's really good.
I was trying to get him, man.
Cardinals are going into a point where they're trying to push for first in the division with the Niners not being as strong this year.
Yep.
The Rams losing.
Seahawks
ain't there really.
They have a legitimate shot, bro.
Yeah, they do have a shot to.
And
to make the
nobody's
postseason.
talking about them. That's what's gonna make their come up even better, bro. So
And it really just right. We'll see them face better teams, but
they're one of my favorite birds.
right now it's really just about can they get to first in the division. You know,
I think
if they can win their division, they're making the playoffs. And it's not like their division's out of reach. Everyone I think only has 4 or 5 wins in that division.
And it's funny we're talking about the Cardinals right now and not about the team everyone expected to do well.
The Niners,
which was the Jets.
Oh, the Jets.
You know what I'm saying? With everything they're
bro.
supposed to have done and Rodgers and
then you hear Rodgers on Pat
Adams
McAfee today just making excuses, bro.
It's like
He's a fucking idiot, bro. It makes me so happy to see that team fail. And it's not because like, bro, I want to see everybody like successful, right? But specifically the Jets literally paid for everybody. Freaking cried for, Robert Saleh to get fired. You know Rodgers did. I don't care what you cannot tell me nothing. He got Robert Saleh fired, right? He cried to bring his little butt buddy into New York, and look, they ain't doing nothing but fucking each other. It's wild.
Yeah, bro. Garrett Wilson only had 41 yards, 5 catches. Brees Hall 10.
Waste of talent, man. They're wasting his talent.
Bring him into Pittsburgh. We'll take him.
Y'all got one. Y'all got Mike Williams, bro.
And he scored a touchdown.
Y'all are set.
Did you see his Instagram caption? On Instagram, he was talking about, he put one of his hashtags red line. Because Aaron Rodgers was talking shit in that post game conference about, we have a red line in practice and he's supposed to stay on it, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's a fucking idiot, bro.
Yeah,
but
bro.
That's what he gets, bro.
I mean, it sucks because you got people like that, and then you got these young talents in that team, and it's like they're just being wasted, man. I wish they could do better.
Mm-hmm.
We got
Michael Parsons right there.
Yeah, we're about to get into that. We got Eagles versus Cowboys.
Hey, Michael Parsons came back, baby.
And
he
looked good, though. He looked good.
He looked good.
Hey, for what, though?
And overshown, man.
What can you do when you have no offense?
And
I don't know, bro.
Every week I get more and more impressed by overshown.
You tell us. What do you do when you don't have no offense?
Well, when the defense is good and you have one of the best defensive rushers in the league, it impacts the offense because when TJ Watt plays, it's significantly different than when he doesn't play.
Yeah.
So when he's on the field, the Steelers
that's helpful for us.
Yeah,
he can win the game for the Steelers single handedly, but Michael Parsons couldn't
cannot win the game.
He's done it.
No,
he's done it.
No, bro.
Multiple times.
Come on. You have multiple times. Patrick back there.
Multiple times. Multiple times. So TJ Watt has gotten back there, caused fumbles.
But
so has Michael Parsons.
But it's called coverage.
But we saw that once he was in the game, it looked good for a little bit, right?
No, I did in the beginning.
And like I mentioned earlier, overshown, man.
He's good.
I'm really liking him.
I like overshown too. This is legit rookie year, but other that you said just about every good thing that maybe that the
but we can't.
And I'm gonna tell you another good thing.
Okay, let me hear it.
Richards, number 76, baby. He looks good.
All right. Well, that's good too. Yeah.
Offensive lineman right there. He looked good on that side.
Is he new or filling in?
He was filling in, but he is new. But I mean, man,
he looked good.
He looked like a pro. Like
He
looked good.
Well,
I was
is a
watching
pro.
that left. Well, literally, yes. But like, they stuck him in there, and it's like he was always, like he was always there. Like that was meant for. He was playing that left side. And he was just,
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This game, bro, was the weirdest game to watch, right? Because I'm watching it, and we're like kind of doing good sometimes, right? We get to like the goal line, and I'm like, yeah, I want to cheer, right? But then I'm like, I kind of want something fucked up to happen because I need a higher draft pick, and like I don't even like need to like pray for this or like it just happens.
Tables, bro.
You are definitely your sister, bro.
Who fucking bro?
Let me hold on before you even finish this. What the hell did you just say? What did you say? Repeat it.
Oh, how the turntables.
My, how the tables have turned is what you're supposed to say, okay?
Yes,
and you know how I know you're related to your sister?
What?
She does that shit all the time, bro.
That's a famous saying, bro.
No, it's how the tables turn, bro, not the turntables.
You're not getting the joke in there.
Oh, whatever.
But I think the line's starting to look good.
You said something earlier. It was like, our offense sucks. Like blah blah blah. But your defense also is terrible.
Yeah, we have a shitload of injuries.
Yeah.
A shitload of injuries, bro. We have no offensive line.
No,
But, I mean,
I
no
think-
defensive line, bro.
yeah.
Everybody's hurt, bro. We got one player back. One.
You're
One
missing.
player back.
You're missing D'Lo.
We're missing D-Law. We're missing Nealon. We're missing Sam Williams. Like rotational players that literally Sam Williams was going to start.
What about Mozzie Smith?
Yeah.
Mozzie Smith is in there. He's in there. What do you? What do you
He
want
was
me to do?
supposed. He was supposed to be the guy.
Okay, well, there's 11 guys that got to be there, bro. What do you want me to do when our Deron Bland ain't back there and we got Chris Carson getting burned or whatever his name was?
He needs to.
You got Trayvon Diggs getting cooked.
He didn't get cooked. He actually got an interception.
Yeah, he played pretty good.
He has been getting cooked.
No, but he didn't get cooked this game, bro. He actually did pretty good, bro. But it's just like when your main quarterback or your actual backup quarterback, not somebody that literally was starting for another team, actually goes for 45 yards, bro. You ain't winning a game with 45 yards. That is insane, bro. And it's okay. I'm okay with that, bro. I've come to terms that, listen, this has been bad since week 2. And like, let's just fucking call it, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Diggs
Like,
is also fighting through a injury.
yeah,
too.
he is. We're all beat up, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that,
Next
bro.
man
because,
up, baby.
hey,
It's NFL.
hey,
But I'm gonna say Asim Richards, man, that dude
Hey,
looked good.
I'm
looking at the line. I'm like, there's promise. It's starting to.
I think this is also a testament to the Eagles are fucking wagging right now, bro.
No,
they're figuring it out.
honestly, they didn't look as good.
Nah, you're
They
being a
didn't-
hater,
bro. They did not
You're
look.
being a
They
hater.
didn't look as good for beating up a team that's literally ranked 30th in the league, bro. They didn't look that good.
34 points. What do you mean?
They-
34
No,
to 6.
after we already put in like freaking
garbage time.
Hey,
No.
we already had Trey Lance out there with the
Bro, what do you mean garbage time?
It was absolutely garbage
They only
time, bro.
scored 6 points in the. They benched their starters in the fourth quarter.
garbage
time.
Kenny
It was garbage
Pickett was
time, bro.
playing. What are you talking about?
It was garbage
Garbage
time.
Get the fuck out,
Bro, I mean, it was garbage time from the time we turned on the game, bro. You had to put Rush out there. What are
You're
you talking
right.
about?
Anytime the Cowboys are on the TV,
No,
it's
no.
garbage time.
Yeah.
You're right. Thank you.
Hey,
You're
but just
right.
don't forget we smoked you. So
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah.
you tripping
That's
on.
your
what you
Super
talking.
Bowl. That's your Super Bowl, bro.
okay.
Hey, but we own you.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it, because that was the
okay.
last one y'all
It's okay.
had, and it's fucking
Hey,
week 10.
Hey, guess what? Ain't nobody's beat y'all but us since. So hey, that's what it is, bro. Just shows how good we really are, bro.
Yeah,
but
facing our backup
And
quarterback.
you can see,
Okay,
you can see
face our
the,
backup defense.
as beat up as the Cowboys are and the problems, as many problems as they might have right now, you can see bits and pieces of what's good. And once everybody's healthy, depending on what that looks like next year, I don't know, but they have potential to still play well next year again. I mean, it might not be. I doubt it's going to be as bad as it is this year.
No.
If they fixed a few things, whether it's the coaching, maybe even some position play. I don't know. I don't want to say specifically what that could be, but I mean,
Hey, what about
it's-
Micah
it's-
Parsons over there fucking talking about Mike McCarthy
So,
in the
it's
locker
good you
room?
brought that up because people are dogging on him. But you know what? I'm going to tell you this. I think him saying that was not because he was saying it for himself. I think there's a lot of people in that locker room that feels the same way. And Michael
100%.
Parsons is the only one
That's
that's going to
drama.
say something. No, I don't care. I
But
mean, I get
that's
it.
in all
But at the
locker
same
rooms,
time,
bro.
I think he wanted to let it be known of how everybody feels. Because
Yep, terrible.
I don't think he's the only one in the locker room that was like, hey, you know what? I feel, yeah, blah, blah, blah. No, I think there's a
But
lot
that's
of people
terrible,
in there.
bro.
I get
That's
it.
like that's like
I
you
get
want
it.
you
I
don't
get
want
it.
that kind of drama in your organization, bro.
But
You
I
handle
don't think
shit in house.
I don't think it's gonna be a drama. I think it's just that you know what
It was literally drama.
No, you're seeing it as drama. I get it, and everybody's painting it as that. But I think it's more like, hey, you know what? We feel a certain way. We want you to know that we don't like this coach. I think it's time for him to go because he doesn't play what we are looking to play, the style we're trying to play, and it's time for him to like maybe go. And it's their way of saying that because nobody will say that but Micah. And because he's saying it, now everybody's like, oh, podcast this, podcast that. He wants to talk, disrespect. But I bet you if you go into the locker room and did a vote,
He just
I bet
dogged
you
his
there's
coach on.
90%.
He
I bet you
dogged
there's
his coach.
90% of those players on that team feel the same way he does.
Bro, you don't go out and dog your coach to the
Yeah.
media,
If nobody,
bro.
I mean, I
So-
get that. I get that too. And
That's just
I mean,
immature.
Maybe
That's
I'm just
like-
backing him up because you know he's still young or whatever. He's there, going to be a franchise player for them. But at the same time, like
Or is he?
when it's time for somebody, and maybe I'm just a fan that's like maybe he should have been fired a long time ago. But when you know it's not working and you need a change, figure it out and let him go. Just like every other team in the NFL has been doing.
Think about how this conversation started. Revolving around Michael Parsons being a player in the league, throwing his coach under the bus. Who cares who your coach is, right? Take Mike McCarthy's name off the picture. You don't do that, bro.
No, 100%.
I
don't think he
agree.
should've done
Maybe
that
he
either.
shouldn't have done it in that way. But maybe he's trying to shine some light and show people how the
but
team
that's petty,
feels.
bro. That's
how the team feels.
He's young. That's childish. Like that's childish to go do it to the media out open like that instead of handling it in house,
which is not going to happen because if you do anything in house, and I can see this happening in Jerry's world. It's Jerry's world. What he says it goes, and maybe he's trying to like tear down some walls now. Like I don't know. Maybe it's something they need in the Cowboys. Place, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they need.
It was just to me. It was just a very immature move.
Absolutely,
it was a very childish move.
It was maybe, but I think they needed this. I think the Cowboys needed this.
But I will say this: he ain't saying nothing that ain't already been said. We already knew he was on the hot seat. Like and like if you really listen to Micah, he's basically saying that like Mike McCarthy can go and coach somewhere else, bro. Like you know what I mean. Like Zach Martin probably got like 2 years left.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. Like if it's whole career,
this is his last year on his contract
with us. But like you know what I mean. I'm talking about in general with the NFL. You know, so like I understand what he was trying to say. Now his PR person didn't teach his ass how to say that right, but you don't say that.
You know, and I agree. Maybe it was a great, but at the same time, like you gotta let him talk, man. If he feels a certain way, I don't think he's the only one in there that feels that way. Yeah. And you know, I get it. He shouldn't have said it in that tone and maybe like throw him under the bus.
Yeah.
He should have just said it in a way where they felt disgruntled maybe or disappointed, or say like maybe there's a need for change. Not necessarily in a way to like, oh well, you suck. We need you out. Not necessarily that way, but he can speak. He can talk. Let him know. Let everyone know how he feels because hey, at the end of the day, like they're literally putting in that work, and maybe he sees these veterans like Martin and whoever else about to end their career, and he doesn't want to feel like us young guys are going to be the same way and we're going to waste our talent when it's not necessarily us. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of see where he's coming from, and yeah, he's young and he said it wrong, but
well, I mean, like you said, no one knows, right, what Mike McCarthy's doing. But if it turns out that he is actually in there grinding day from morning to night, like it's fucked up with Micah, bro. Because like that's your head coach, bro.
But to finish that point, I'm just gonna say I don't think he said that coming just from him. I honestly feel like that's a lot more people in that locker room that feel exactly how he does because they talk. You know what I'm saying? They talk.
And you know he kind of felt wrong about it because then he immediately went on his podcast and got very defensive and like trying to justify what he said, and you know probably definitely got a talking to or something.
No, he did, and Mike McCarthy did say like,
or they probably fined him or something.
No,
they
had like a conversation apparently, and so I mean we don't know what happened, but
McCarthy after that
did address it.
But after that, you ain't gonna have no conversation. You have is gonna be like, we're good, boy.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
No, it's that point.
Well,
like,
I mean, realistic, Mike McCarthy is going to be gone.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll happen mid-season because they know they're just going to lose the rest of the season. But
or maybe they need to lose so they keep him.
Hey, fire the GM too. Shit,
it's like, oh, we need to lose. Nah. Let's just go ahead and keep McCarthy in, finish the rest of the season, and lose all of the games.
Players come and go, but GMs are forever. Is that what Mina Kimes said? So Mina Kimes came out and said that, right? And it's kind of true, bro, because the Jones family runs the team. So, like, what makes
Steven's next?
Yeah,
he got 30 on his life, I think.
But I did hear somewhere that like he has a different view of the team than Jerry Jones does, and he'd probably run it a complete 180.
Bro, if I'm Steven Jones, right, I'm over it. I want the money, right, and I want to fly my jet or whatever to like Tahiti, not to land in Dallas. Let them have fun.
Nah, I think he'll be involved, but I think it'll be different compared to what Jerry Jones did.
Bro, I was
Steven Jones.
Yeah,
I would just turn that into a money pit.
And I had this conversation before with a few friends the other day. If Jerry Jones like wasn't involved anymore, I think he would give more control on the team because he doesn't have that same mindset as Jerry. He was raised in the game, but he wasn't involved in the game because it was mainly Jerry. So I think once that time comes, he's gonna be like, okay, look, I don't know football like Jerry. Not saying that Jerry does know, which he kind of did in the past, but I think he's gonna be, you know what? Let's go ahead and hire somebody to go ahead and do this because I want to see this team win, and I know I can't be that.
Yeah.
So I think that might be something that we could look forward to in the future.
We'll see how that plays out. All right, let's get these last couple games, and then we'll do a recap or a preview into Week 11. This one was a very good one. Lions versus Texans. Texans came out hot. they were destroying the Lions by halftime. Didn't think the Lions were going to come back because of all the picks that happened. Now, Jared Goff did throw 5 picks, but I think 2 or 3 of them were not his fault. A lot of tips and kind of like jump balls that happened and just kind of fell in the defender's hands.
Nobody says that shit when that shit happens to Dak, bro. Like
I say it.
I think it's always the QB's fault.
I don't know.
No, there was one that was like popped up. That one was
yeah.
I mean,
majority of them, like, it's all about ball placement.
I think 2 of them were tipped and one of them like bounced off somebody. But so like I'm not gonna blame the quarterback for those, but he did throw 2 air balls that
bounced off of somebody, meaning what?
Like off a receiver into a defender. But there were 2 of them that got batted and they popped up and they ended up being picked by the defense. So I mean, those 2 are like, yeah, it looks bad on the stat sheet, but I'm not gonna say those were the the quarterback's fault. Like anytime something like that happens, it's unfortunate, but it happens. It's on the stat sheet now. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah, 5 is bad though.
It is bad. It really is. But they did come back, bro, on that game.
Yeah, that was crazy. Their defense basically shut them out. The Texans out the whole second half.
They were flustered the whole second half, bro. It was crazy. Absolutely nuts. It was a really good game though, man. I was excited to see. I caught the second half of that game,
bro. Now that we're here, real quick though, the kicks, bro. Bates kicks one ball, right, and he kicks it to where it like skits off the freaking right goalpost, right?
Like you see it going, and then you can just imagine the football going.
Yes,
just kissing the goalpost a little bit,
a little bit, bro, a little buzz cut, bro, a little besito, bro. And then the game winner, the exact same kick, bro, but on the other side, bro. I'm like,
hey, extra coat of paint, and that shit bounces off, bro.
Absolutely, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? That dude, like, something about the Lions, they like to play that shit to the wire or something, bro. And the Bates he's all about it, bro. Cause shit, that was so good.
He's actually from Houston.
Yeah,
so it was like a homecoming for him.
I mean, overall, that was a good game, bro.
It was.
The Lions are fucking.
They're built for it, bro. They're built to go all the way, bro. They came back from a loss or from a deficit like that, overcoming 5 interceptions.
Lions, Chevy, like a rock.
It's Detroit. It's Detroit. Built Ford tough.
Built Ford tough.
Then we have the Monday night game. Did any of you catch the game last night?
Yeah, I watched that one, man. I watched it. I mean,
I watched a little bit.
The Dolphins came out in the beginning. They came up with a nice little plan, bro. They kind of stalled a little bit, man. Freaking Tua, bro. They threw an interception and goes to try to like tackle them, bro.
I saw that.
Oh my god, bro. If I was the coach, bro, I would be yelling at him like crazy, bro.
But he'll get another concussion.
I know, right? From the sound waves, shit.
No, Rams. Stafford looked old last night. He definitely didn't look like his normal self. But I said last week, Dolphins needed to get a win. This was one of those ones that they needed to get.
Their defense really stepped up, bro. They held them to all field goals, bro.
Their defense has gone through some injuries too. Jalen Ramsey's still playing extremely well.
He got a pick.
Yeah,
he got a pick last night.
It wasn't too bad from them. They are also going to be one of those 7th spot teams that are fighting for the last spot in the playoffs. They have the second easiest schedule right now in the league.
The Dolphins?
To finish the season.
I don't think they can get it. I don't think they have enough.
So they're going to play some favorable teams, right, that they could win. And then they play like the 49ers and I think the Eagles maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah. I mean, if they win these last few games and the next few games, they could line up to be one of those bubble teams with the Bengals and maybe the Chargers, depending on how that division goes. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
And correction, it was Anthony Walker Jr. that got that interception.
Not Jalen Ramsey?
No, not Jalen Ramsey. But he did have a couple of breakups. I was watching it.
He's still
and Tyreek Hill got in, man. That made me happy, man.
He did for a touchdown?
Yeah, he did. He got one. But I mean, shit, he didn't do good fantasy-wise.
Yeah, they haven't really been like... It's been an off year for them. Obviously, Tua was out for a long time, but...
You know who really regressed? Jalen Waddle, bro. You want to know his stats? Bro, 3 for 57, bro. And he's supposed to be RB, 1A.
Wide receiver?
You know how they say, Jalen Waddle. I knew he was going to be a bust, bro.
I don't know. Their offense just hasn't been too good this year. And I don't even think it's just the quarterback issues. I don't know. They haven't been able to figure it out.
Dang. Did you see a chain come out with the Guardian on the post?
Oh, I did. Hey, but you know what? I will say that their Guardians did not look like. I couldn't even tell until they did a close up, and I was like, "Oh shit, that one looks good." But when the Steelers wear it, I fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like
it's black. It's black.
but it's like the black is like off or something, and so I know because it's not as shiny as like y'all shiny helmets. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't know. But that's weird. I'm not wearing no Guardians, bro. Shit, I would never fucking wear a Guardian, bro.
But he was making fun of Tua. It's like my what do you say? My quarterback keeps calling me Anthony or something. It's like what the heck? Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
Good,
though.
man.
He's like my quarterback thinks my name is Tanner.
It was a good week,
My
man.
quarterback thinks my name is Tanner.
Yeah, it was a good week of football, man. I'm excited for this next week. All right, everybody, let's get into the fish and chips of the segment here. We got our fantasy league here with Family Feud. Good matchup this week. We'll start off with the game of the week. We had Saints Row Jesus versus Boomer Doom Sosa. This one actually was a close game.
It was going into Monday.
Yeah, Sosa got CMC back this week. Had a high-scoring game, 121.20. Just wasn't enough. You ended up scoring 129.2.
Yeah,
Got
we were
you.
able to hold him off.
Yeah, man.
It was a good week.
I was watching that. He had Sheba Hubbard go off, bro.
Yeah, started off. I started off good with Lamar Jackson, and then he started off good with Chuba, and then from there it was just back and forth, back and forth. But luckily, fucking Joe Mixon, he did pretty good. And then
Yeah, Joe Mixon had a good game.
A-Chan cleaned it up.
He did.
And
How many points did he score? Do you know?
A-Chan?
10.
Yeah.
10.
It was enough.
And that's like all you needed to.
That's all I needed. Like I just needed like 3 points, and thank God he got it. And at first, the Dolphins were just throwing all over the place. I was like, shit, it's gonna be one of those, bro. But
D-Hop didn't have as good of a game as he did last week.
wasn't as good. But
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take that, and now it's on to the next.
Yeah, we had Dak Street Boys, Aldo, versus the Punisher. He almost doubled your points.
The Punisher started off Thursday with Jamar Chase with that 50 piece, bro.
Yeah, 55.
Yeah.
Hey,
I thought I would be able to come back, but nobody showed up. Nobody showed up, man.
for context,
So what hurt me is
Them-
Chase went 55, and for some reason I had the Bengals defense, which started me off already at negative. And then Gesicki, I mean, he was all right. He gave me 7 points, but everybody else just didn't do enough for me.
yeah, very mediocre game.
And then Sam Darnold,
Yeah, had a
Oh,
shit
man.
game.
There you go, bro. You're gonna go join the Minnesotians up there.
I already did.
Damn.
Yeah, Sam Darnold didn't do much,
He
but
sent me a scarf.
his defense went crazy. The Eagles,
Yeah, 20 points. Well, I mean, shit.
20
They're playing
points.
a UFL team.
Fairbairn or whatever, from kicker from the Texans at 13. James Conner with 22.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he had a pretty good week. It was really the Jamar
It
Chase.
was really
Yeah,
Jamar
it's
Chase.
all
Let's be
Jamar
honest.
Chase,
Like
bro.
Jamar Chase is
Shit.
going 55.
And
that
imagine
year.
some of those people who have the Jamar Chase Joe Burrow stack.
That stack is, especially week 10, that stack would be huge.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like that 55 and that defense. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But I went
It
up
is
though.
what it is.
I went up.
We'll talk about the standings here in a bit, man. Absolutely. The next game we had was SA Flats 91.58 versus Storm the Court. Our ruthless commissioner had to go in there and stomp him out. Storm the Court wins 114-18. And
Jalen Hurts, bro,
I think,
30 piece.
You know, I don't even think it was Jalen Hurts. I think it was Ridley that went off for him today.
oh, that's right. He had
Again.
2 tutties. I forgot. I didn't mention
Calvin
that in that
really
game.
did go off.
And
yeah.
I've always liked Ridley. It was a matter of
It
time.
took a little bit for them to start figuring it out over there, but Ridley's playing well.
Man.
But still, 30 points from your quarterback, bro, that's a lot.
Hey, SA Flats about to be back-to-back 12th.
Yeah, he's
Needs
in
to
12th
figure it
place
out.
right now for sure.
If you get back to back to back, you gotta do something bad, bro, or something. You gotta eventually get a tattoo. Tramp stamp.
Yeah, get a little tattoo going.
Then we had John Alcatraz and Company versus the Bucks. This one was
Number
upset,
12 versus number 1.
upset of the week. Knocked
Oh,
It
Robin.
was number 12 versus
Upset
number 1.
alert.
Yeah, he
That shit was crazy, bro.
brought Robin down 2 spots.
Mm-hmm.
But John had a good game for Brock Purdy. AJ Brown had a good game. Brian Tracy Jr. Oh, it's Tyrone Tracy Jr.
Tyrone.
Brian. Tyrone
Drake
Tracy.
London,
I
17.
think Travis is the only one that had the bad game for him.
Bro, Sam Laporta, Josh Downs, Harrison Buckler. Dude, the only one that gave him a bad game was the Giants defense.
And Travis.
Yeah, Travis Etienne.
Oh, shit. I didn't even see that. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'll take that, bro. That's good.
And he had Pickens
On the bench.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was crazy. I saw that. That was stupid. But,
It was a good game.
Yeah,
Upset.
he had choices, man.
It's all he needed.
It is, yeah.
That's all he needed, bro. So,
I mean, Barkley didn't do so good, against the Cowboys because,
Josh Allen,
Duran wasn't
mediocre
there.
18 points. That's not usual. Usually he's like 23, 24. That would have rounded him out a little bit. Cooper Kupp, he did okay, but Garrett Wilson and Tank Dell, shit, man, that's bad. Atlanta Falcons defense, and I saw him pick it up, and I bet that hurt picking up the Falcons defense because that's a divisional rivalry team, so that probably hurt. But
Yeah, then we had me and Hercules Guns. I faced Eddie this week, and it was the lowest scoring game of the week between both of us. No one showed up for my team, bro. Baker Mayfield couldn't crack 10 points. J.K. Dobbins couldn't crack 10 points. DJ Moore was ass. CeeDee Lamb was ass. Kyle Pitts only scored 9. Other than Najee, my highest score was 10.10 points, bro.
dog.
Yeah, bro, it was wild. So
Yeah, that's tough, man. 70 points is tough, man. And it's crazy. It's like he didn't score that much either.
yeah,
82.
bro.
It was wild to me is that like Goff threw 5 picks and he still has 7 points, whereas Baker didn't do that bad and he only got 9.
No, but I mean, he still threw for what?
I think it was like 300 or something like that.
Yeah, 200.
Baker only threw for 116 yards, bro. And the way quarterbacks get scored, it's 4 points per 25 yards.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So,
tough.
I mean, it's 1 point.
We voted.
Wait, is it 4?
I think it was 4.
Yeah,
because we
because-
tried to move it to 5.
No.
With Debo too, it's weird because
it's 1 point per 25 yards for quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, it's 4 for the touchdown.
Because
For
with
the
Debo
touchdown.
too, like whenever I have Debo, he like does a lot of rushing yards, but he doesn't really give you any points
Yeah.
either. So
You should drop him.
I should drop him, just like I did last year.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm not gonna pick him up this year because we all know what he does.
So my team was ass this week. I moved down a spot to 9th place. So I mean, every win matters for me now going forward.
Mm-hmm.
But next we have Rich Yeezy Top Me versus Watts Under the Towel and Isaiah.
Our new number 1.
Yeah,
I thought he was
Oh,
he was
and
number
he took
2.
an L this week.
Yeah, and he took an L.
took an
He
L.
took an L. Yeah, and
but
jumped
like
up.
just
That's
the way it
'cause-
works.
Yeah,
man.
just because Robin dropped. But that was a good game, man. That was another close
Look how
one.
close that one was, man. That was crazy, bro. And then both of those teams, like
Kyler Murray went crazy
Yeah,
for
that's what I say.
Rich. He had Kareem Hunt, bro. Kareem Hunt was such a fire pickup. Pacheco's coming back though.
I know, but
So-
I think there's. I mean, yeah, I know. I don't know how that's
I
gonna
mean,
work.
even when Kareem Hunt was in the Browns, him and Chubb were still throwing numbers up like it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That duo. But I think the only player that really didn't do well for him was what Brown.
Was Gabe Davis?
Oh, Davis, yeah, and Davis.
Shit, Gabe Davis didn't do shit, and he still got 121. For Yeezy, bro, shoot, he had it clicking with Murray, Kareem Hunt, Alvin Kamara, even Tyreek put in with 11. Marvin Harrison finally got a good game out of him. 16
Mark
points.
Andrews is putting up points now, bro. It's crazy.
I know, man.
And what's crazy is Taysom Hill.
Oh, I know that was.
Well,
I had him last year, bro, and like, man, that dude is so inconsistent. I can't roster him.
he's struggling right now with tight ends.
I can't roster him, bro. So
He's probably trying to figure out what to do with this. If he figures out what to do with this tight end spot, he could make the playoffs, bro.
who's that?
Rich?
Okay, let me talk to him real quick. I got two I can talk to. I'm maybe he'd be interested in giving
So
me somebody.
what are the standings looking like, Jesus? What are we at?
So right now we have the number 1 is What's Under the Towel, sitting nice at 6-4. Right behind him, the Saints Row, your very own, 6-4 with the 2 spot. The Bucks right behind me, 6-4 with 3 spot. Hulichi's Guns or Achilles Guns, whatever however you say his name, man. Achilles Guns, Achilles Guns, Achilles Guns. You said it wrong too.
Well, Achilles sounds better.
Achilles Guns, 6-4. I mean, he's in the 4th spot Eddie's in the 4th spot, man. Change your name, man. And then storm the court. Didn't really move nowhere. He stays in the 5 spot. 6-4. Then you got the Punisher.
Wait. You got a 5-way tie at 6-4 for first place.
This is literally last year.
Crazy.
And then you have Yeezy Tommy with the 7. Boomer Doom right there. Then you got Najee, Dak Street Boys, Alcatraz, and rounding the bottom, SA Fats. But it's still, again, there's like 1 or 2 games that separate the bottom, and then there's like 1 or 2 games that separate the top. So it could be like anyone's game.
And 1 or 2 games to get you into the playoffs.
So like I'm looking
only
right
6,
now.
right? Only 6 get in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I'm looking. Well, we could make it 8.
Not on the fly.
Yeah, Mark said this year we could adjust it.
I don't think we should. We already know. We already like went into the season like that.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I'm looking at it right now, bro. 5-5. I'm 4-6. I win 1 game. You know, Rick loses 1 game. Like I'm right back up in 6 spots. So
yeah, so it's
still tight.
Me
for
too.
the
I'm
last
4-6. You know, it's
every game matters, man.
At this point,
counts.
every game matters for sure.
Yeah, it's a playoff game. Every game, it seems like. So that wraps it up for fantasy week. A lot of things to look out for. A lot of people coming back from injury. We're at that point of the season where teams are going to start getting injury bugs, but they're also the people who've been out all season are going to come back. So,
and Taysom Hill is a tight end.
Yeah. But he's a quarterback.
But he's a quarterback.
Yeah, but you can only play him as tight end.
I know. I'm just
weird.
saying, like, but he's a quarterback.
But it'd be crazy. He throws passes and shit. Like
I know, right?
He never starts though.
All right, let's get into just who do we think we're just going to win for this upcoming week, week 11 going in. It's crazy. We only have 7 more weeks of regular season football. It feels like it's gone by so fast.
It has been, man. It's been fast, but hey, you know, it's been good, man. It's been exciting. It's been a bunch of crazy drama. So,
all right, we got the first Thursday night game, the 14th, Eagles versus Commanders. We got a divisional game.
I think Commanders win that one.
I don't know. I saw the stat that the Commanders are 0-3 against teams above 500. They're 7-0 against teams under 500. So I think they might lose to the Eagles.
I would never root for the Eagles. So the Redskins, I'm sorry, the Commanders definitely win that game.
All right, we got Raiders Dolphins. I think Dolphins need another one.
Yeah, Dolphins winning that one, bro. The Raiders are a fucking dumpster fire, bro.
Yeah. Saints Browns.
Same thing. Saints win that one. They look a little bit more poised than the Browns.
Nah, I think the Browns win that game.
You think Winston eating a dub?
Yeah, he's over there eating them with chicken wings.
Yeah. They're coming off a bye this week, so hopefully they're well rested.
Yep. And Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy.
I think he's coming on.
They actually have a receiver that's been going off lately, Cedric Tillman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's been going crazy.
Judy's too. He's been getting the majority of the passes.
I tried to get him from John.
Oh,
John's playing hardball.
Yeah, Judy's coming up on the up and up. So I think.
I think Saints are going to take that.
Yes.
We have
Chubb's on his way back.
He's been back.
Yeah.
Well, no, like
more touches.
Yeah, like on his way back.
Yeah.
No restrictions.
Colts versus Jets. I think the Jets. I think the Jets are going to get one.
These teams are very similar. This is also at home for the Jets, but I think that pretty boy Flacco going to win, man.
Nah. Jets winning that game. As much as I don't want them to win, I think they need it.
The Butt Buddies?
Yeah,
okay,
they're
we'll
going
see.
All right, we got Vikings versus Titans. I think Vikings are going to bounce back.
Ginger Jesus
Yeah,
resurrects.
Vikings need this win.
Sam Darnold needs to win over the fan base again after a terrible game.
He will.
All right, we got Packers versus Bears. Bears' first divisional game this season.
I know. That's the way they made the schedule is crazy, bro. For a lot of teams, is like that, man. But I'm going for the Packers, bro. They could probably put in what is it? What's his name? Malik Willis, bro? and they would smoke the Bears right now because the Bears are just kind of like in a rough
they're
spot.
Going through it.
Hey, I'll just be honest. The way the Packers are trending, you might see Malik Willis in the game. So I'm going for the Packers, though.
I think the Packers are going to win, but I'm going to go for the Bears this game.
Okay.
Jags Lions. Everyone knows.
Nah, you're being wishy-washy.
Nah,
you're being wishy-washy. Either the Bears or the Packers.
I said
you want the Packers to win. You think they're going to win?
No. I said I think they're going to win, but I'm going to root for the Bears.
Okay, you were being in there wishy-washy.
I'm going for the Jags on this next one. Jags.
You're going for the
Lions.
Jags.
Jags and who?
Yeah, I'm throwing a curveball, bro. I don't care if I'm wrong, bro. I think the Jags are going to win. I think I think
Mac Jones or Trevor Lawrence?
if it's Trevor, they're gonna win. If it's Mac, they're gonna win by a lot. Who do they play?
The
They play
Lions.
The
No, I'm going for
Hey,
Lions.
they're playing the Lions in Ford Field, bro.
You know what? I'm also going for the Jags. I'm also going for the Jags.
They're coming to the dome, bro.
Hey, and they're gonna probably bust out the ugliest.
What are you gonna
uniforms.
do if the Jags make that upset?
I don't know, bro. That'd be crazy. A lot of parlays would be busted for sure.
Fuck yeah, man.
Nah,
Hey, let me go set up.
I think the Lions are gonna win by 50.
Nah, I don't think it's that crazy. But
Rams Patriots. I think the Rams are gonna come out on top on that one.
Yeah, I think they get their wheels back and rout the Patriots, even though the Patriots are playing good ball right now.
Yeah, and this is where the Sunday slate actually gets really good.
Mm-hmm. After this next one,
Ravens versus Steelers, AFC North, one of the oldest rivalries going back years and years and years of AFC North football. I'm pumped, man. I can't wait. It's Ravens week, and mental games have already started between the organizations. Lamar plays his worst football against the Steelers. They're coming to Heinz Field. So, going with the Steelers, baby. Mr. Unlimited.
hey, Mr. MVP though of the league,
Mr. Super Bowl
he's gonna
champion.
win, bro. He's gonna win, bro. Hey, Ravens up on this one.
Okay.
yeah, and I think Henry's gonna have a better game.
Mm-hmm.
And
Probably.
he's running around the training facility with what photos, like I was saying, faces all over, and he's just like
Scared. He's scared. Hey,
That's it.
okay. Realistically, right? No bullshit. All right, no hater shit. Steelers win. They're the truth.
Hell no.
Why?
I don't give a fuck.
Why?
Well, they're not gonna
Because-
win. I think the
Okay,
Ravens.
no, okay.
And
I'm
I've
just
said
saying-
lost to the
this. I've said this
Cowboys.
before
That's
too.
why.
I said this before too. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Okay, no, I'm saying
But I said this
going
before
forward.
too in the beginning of the season. The Ravens needed those two losses at the beginning of the season to kind of feel things out. I know they haven't gone undefeated since then, but still, like they're still kind of working their way to where they want to be. And I think they're gonna make a run this year. I think they might win it all.
Okay, and if the Steelers win,
And I mean, it's just a regular season game.
Yeah.
fucking haters, bro.
But what are you gonna? But if the Steelers don't win, are they washed?
No, the Ravens are a good team.
The Ravens are just the better team. If that
Yeah,
happens.
the Ravens are a good team.
But you're
They're
never
much
gonna
better
get through
team.
the Ravens if you lose. They won't get through the Ravens and they won't win the Super Bowl.
Well, it just depends on how the playoff bracket works out. But as of right now, we're still number one in the division, and we'll have another Ravens game to play. But if the Steelers win, I think it tells a lot more about the Steelers than it does the Ravens. Then, if the Steelers beat the Ravens, then I am okay with considering an AFC Championship push. I'm okay with considering that. But if they lose, well, they got some shit to work on. We have a lot of games to figure it out until we play them again in 3 weeks. But we'll see how it goes, man. Let's go, Steeler Nation. Y'all see that? Y'all see the videos I was sending about the home game in Washington?
Never.
That was wild.
Oh no, those were just the black jerseys that the Commanders used.
We have Seahawks versus Niners, another divisional game. I think Niners are going to take that.
If DK Metcalf can come back, I don't know. The 49ers like always have the Seahawks like number, but if they can get DK Metcalf back and he be healthy, that'd be cool, man. That'd probably be a little bit better, but I think the 49ers will end up getting that win. They're just a better defensively sound team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Niners win. No field goals. So
Hopefully, Jake Moody starts.
Debo,
knocking
keep your
them-
goddamn hands to
For
yourself.
real, Debo. Shit. Let's get in the fucking end zone, too.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
these are the late
help me
windows,
out
by
here,
the way.
man.
I forgot
Help
to
me
say
out.
these are the late windows.
Yeah,
starting with the
so
Seahawks.
so this is a late window, and so this is the slate that we have, right? You have Steelers, Ravens at noon. Then you have another really good game in the middle window, Chiefs Bills. Ooh, that's gonna be
Oh
a good
yeah,
game.
that has playoff implications written all over that. That could be a playoff preview right there,
Yeah,
bro.
100%, bro. That could be AFC Championship matchup for sure.
this could probably be finally the loss that the Chiefs get.
Could
I
be.
don't think so, bro.
It
I
could
think
be.
they go
Okay.
to 10-0.
Okay, if the Chiefs win this game, bro, they're going to the Super Bowl.
Bro, it really what it is, bro, is they got the swizzle nizzle faux shizzle. Bro, they have it. They have the juice, bro.
Where's this at? Is this at the Bills? This is in New York, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
is.
up there, bro. So
But it
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter
Does
because
swizzle
it's
travel?
the weather in
No, I know, but home
Kansas
field
is almost-
advantage.
No, it's all about home field advantage. But does she travel?
Yeah.
Nah.
I think she
Oh.
does.
Who knows? Maybe she goes and hangs out with Haley Steinfeld,
Oh damn.
Josh Allen's girlfriend. You know who Haley
Nah,
Steinfeld is?
they won't do that.
So that's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna go with the
Mhm.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm Chiefs 10-0. I think so.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills.
Okay.
I like
And
it.
just with the Niners, too.
I'm fine with either one, but I just think the
Yeah.
Chiefs will win.
But I do say Amari Cooper 10 catches, 172 yards,
is he-
4 touchdowns.
Is he coming back? Is he playing this game? He's gonna play.
Hey, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna rub our eyes, and we're gonna think it's Jamar Chase, but then we're gonna rub him again, and it's Amari Cooper.
It's the Spider-Man meme where
Yeah.
he's taking off his glasses and he puts them back on.
It's Amari the whole time.
5 catches, I give him 80 yards, 5 drop passes.
No, hey, don't do that. Last time you lost a bet doing that.
I wasn't wrong though.
Hey, all right, we
You
got.
were.
No, but I mean, I wasn't wrong. He was dropping balls.
Yes. Drop one.
All right, we got Falcons Broncos. I think the Falcons need to bounce back to kind of emphasize that they're a legit playoff team. Broncos have a good defense, so I think Falcons come out on top.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos,
Yeah.
bro. I think the Broncos, if they push the best team in the league to a kick, you know what I mean, to win it, you know what I mean, for them to win it, I think they can do the same too. They can ruffle up the feathers of the Falcons.
I always
See what I did there?
put a asterisk like next to division games because like when you play your own
They're not
division, no, the Broncos taking on the Chiefs.
Oh, I got you.
You know, like I always like those are always going to be good games. They're always going to be close games because they're division games. You know the opponent. You play them twice a year for how many years? You know, so I always think those games are out of the ordinary compared to like games that aren't division games. But Broncos still are a good team. I agree. Their defense is really good. Their offense is learning. They're getting better. But yeah, I got Falcons. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to Broncos. You know, because Sean Payton's getting that team going, and now that they got rid of Wilson, you know, they can. You know,
Thank you.
It's looking.
Thank
good.
you,
It's looking
please.
good.
My goodness, thank you. No, I also need Kyle Pitts to fucking do something this week, bro. Holy shit.
Hopefully.
And then we got the Sunday night game, Bengals Chargers.
Waited all day for a Sunday night.
Well, I will say, I want to start this one. I don't expect Chase to go another 55 banger though.
I don't know, bro.
Shit, I will never
This
doubt
game,
that guy, bro.
I don't know.
If not a 50 piece, maybe a 30 sack. I don't know.
Maybe 20 plus for sure, bro.
I think Bengals though. I will say that.
Chargers do have a nice defense though. They're well coached. Their offense, the Bengals defense isn't that great, so I feel like the Chargers offense it'll maybe be
I'm
a
going
shooting.
Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers for sure. Not for sure, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Chargers.
go for Chargers.
Bengals for me.
Yeah.
I think the Bengals gonna win. They've been putting up points.
And then we got the Texas Showdown.
The
What is
Monday
this?
night.
Is this the
Cowboys, Texans.
I-10? No, I-35 Showdown. What is it? What's the highway that connects Houston?
Is it I-10?
I mean,
It's
I guess
I-10?
it's like
The I-10
The
shootout.
I-10
dog.
shootout. Yeah, Texans versus
Shit.
Cowboys.
Right now we have no ammo, right, in our weapons. We have no clips.
Shooting blanks.
Yeah, but we are shooting blanks, bro. We showed up to the gunfight with a knife. So I don't think we're going to do shit. I think the Texans are going to win it. And I hope they do tank, because we want Ashton Genty, baby.
I don't know. We want. I guess we could use it.
Yes.
Yes. But they ain't gonna pick him up because he's gonna be gone number one probably.
I don't know about number one.
Number one is
But
going to be
Shador.
Yeah, Shador.
No, he's not going number one.
Nah, Travis Hunter is probably going to go number one.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's who they did say. I forgot.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But Shador, I take Shador.
I got Texans in that one.
Because we get Deion Sanders, baby.
Who you got for this game, though?
I think the Cowboys win this game.
You're wild. You're wild.
Hey,
I like
one
it.
second. Hold on one
I like
second.
it. I like
We
it.
get the Cowboys with a cowboy hat. We got this game.
What's your mascot's name?
Rowdy?
Rowdy. You're gonna put his hat on.
Rowdy. Let's go.
Your what's his name?
Bro, I don't wanna
college
hear it.
game day.
I don't want. Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to be.
That's what he's been doing.
Not Herb. What's
No, Herb Street is
Not Herb Street. I can't remember. His
He's
name.
Lee Corso. Lee Corso.
Yeah, Lee
There you
Corso.
go.
Wait 1 second. He puts the.
Yeah.
The Houston Texans have been trending upwards, and they played a great game last week, and they're definitely in the route to win. So I'm going for wait 1 second because the Cowboys are coming back, and they need
That's
this
pretty
win,
good.
and we about to give me that win. We them boys, baby.
Yeah, it's
The
gonna
crowd in
be
the background.
it's gonna be such a sad day when Lee Corso's time comes.
I know, I don't want to see it.
It's very close.
And he actually missed a couple games
what I'm saying.
this
That's-
year
that's what
because
I'm
of
saying.
health issues. I'm just like, fuck, it's
Fuck,
coming, bro.
yeah, it's gonna be in our lifetime.
Yeah.
For sure. Fuck.
The
Fuck.
hand wave.
Hey,
What a
on a
legend.
side note though, man, I do not want to hear any of bandwagon John's shit about this game, bro. Oh, Cowboys ass. Texans are so good. I'm like, bro, you just joined. You just joined. And then, bro, last week he was like, let's go Steelers. I was like, what is going on with this guy,
Remember,
bro?
irrelevant.
I
irrelevant.
I can't. It just bothers me so much to see that, dog.
But you
I
can
know.
root for who you want to root when you want to root for them.
Okay, Mr. Freedom of Speech, guys. Damn, I know it's election year, but shit. Chill.
Hey, it's not when it comes to football, bro. There's
No, I
loyalty.
agree.
There's
100%.
loyalty when it comes to
And
football.
we covered that in week 1. We covered that.
Which brings us into our next segment. You can't root for two NBA teams.
Yes, I fucking can. NBA is the
You
difference.
can't be West
Only-
Coast, East Coast. I'm
Yeah,
rooting
West
for
Coast, East Coast
NBA
is crazy.
is the only NBA is the only sport that
you
lets you do
cannot
that.
No
Yes,
sport
look
allows
it
you
up.
to do that.
Look it up.
No
NBA.
sport allows you to do
NBA.
that.
And
You
now,
want to be a Miami fan? Just
no,
say it.
so you're a true you say you're a true Miami fan,
Yeah.
right? He's not a true Browns fan. Like he's not buying Browns jerseys. He's
No,
not,
I got a couple of Brown. I got a couple of Miami jerseys. I got like 4.
that's the point we're making. Like
Yeah.
I'm a Spurs fan. I have Spurs jerseys,
I have Spurs jerseys
memorabilia.
too.
But if the Spurs lose and now there's no one else to watch, I like to watch the Celtics. But I'm not gonna go buy Celtics shirts and jerseys and
And
Shit.
gear.
Well, all mine say Dwayne Wade. Like all and not the
I mean,
not the statue.
that's a different way to approach it too. If you have a favorite player, I
That's
get
what
it.
happened.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
I used to watch Dwayne Wade at Marquette, and then it transferred to when he got picked. And
that's
but
different. So you're a Wade fan.
Liking a player is different than being a fan of a team.
Yeah, well, it grew. I started
Like
watching.
for
them.
instance,
I
Robin.
started.
Yeah, he's a LeBron James fan.
He don't care what team he plays for.
Yeah.
No,
Whatever
but that's
team
weird.
LeBron plays for, he's rooting for
Yeah.
that team.
No, but then he needs to go get like a Lakers jersey and shit.
He
does.
I would never wear
And
like
he has a Miami
if Dwayne
jersey,
Wade
and
went
has-
to
then Cleveland has
Dwayne
one
Wade
too.
went to Cleveland. I didn't buy that shit. And when he went to Chicago, which would have been a badass jersey, I would have definitely got that one. I didn't get it. So,
But that's how he is though. He's a LeBron fan for sure. So wherever
Honestly,
LeBron's playing,
I think Robin could care less about basketball. Honestly, he just like LeBron James. I think once LeBron James retires, you're probably going to see Robin fall out of the basketball space.
No, I don't think so. I think he'll still kind of root for the Spurs a little bit. I think he'll
don't
root
like
for
the
that
Spurs?
hometown team.
you don't like the Spurs?
No, because there's his player. I think he's more of a player.
But that's what
type.
I mean. I feel like he's going to be like, I don't really care. I'll
So
watch
he'll
this
probably
team.
find another player. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, Wemby or
Wemby?
or whoever else that guy's out there.
Yeah.
Ja.
No, but so that takes us into what we want to talk about.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
So that takes us into what we want to talk about, man. The NBA season is starting to kick off. Spurs battling through some injuries early. We had Devin Vassell out. We had Trey Jones out. Now we have Jeremy Sohan out with thumb injury. He'll be back in maybe 20 to 25 games. But we still have Harrison Barnes. We got Chris Paul out there. Wemby was a little bit shaky to start off the season, but he's finally getting his legs under him. And every game, they're looking better and better. They're looking good, man. I don't know if you guys saw the game. Today's Tuesday. If you saw the game Monday night, they faced the Kings on Veterans Day. Wemby went crazy at 34 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists. Over the past 2 games, he's had 10 blocks and 10 threes. And he's the only player to ever record 10 blocks and 10 threes in a 2-game span. And it's like every game, it feels like, right? Every game that Wemby has, there's like oh shit, we've never seen that before.
Yeah,
It's
that 360 block was wild.
Bro, that 360 block
Yeah.
was insane.
I mean, it's just length, right? That
Yeah.
length just helps him out. And it's funny because with the Spurs, obviously you got the guys that you count on, right? But
Mhm.
Mamoud Kalashvili, man, was on point like when they needed him.
And so this has been the thing with the Spurs is that Zach Collins needs to play less minutes and Mamu needs to play more minutes.
And you've always hated Zach Collins.
I fucking hate Zach Collins, bro.
I'm not a fan of him either.
I fucking hate him. I don't know him as a person, but as a basketball player, I fucking hate him, bro. He needs to play less minutes. He's not good offensively. He's a big body only defensively. Mamu's only 6'9", Zach Collins is 6'11", so he's a true center, right? He's gonna try and play defense the best he can. That's the area where Mamu lacks is length on the defensive side for being a power forward, but he's energetic. He moves and he spaces the court. He knows where his spots are on the court, and he can shoot the 3-ball really well, bro. And Mitch Johnson is starting to see that, and he's putting Mamu in positions to be successful with Wemby. Wemby and Mamu are a good center power forward matchup, and this whole team is learning from Chris Paul every single game. Every time out, every time he's off the court, Chris Paul is coaching these guys on the sideline, even on the floor, on what to do, and it's working. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys earlier, but last season, it took up until the end of December for the Spurs to win 5 games. We're already at the 5-game mark. We're 5-6.
Yeah, and the Spurs look good. Like Castle is starting to grow into himself, looking good.
Averaging almost 16 points a game in the last 3 games for his first 3 starts.
Almost. He only had 10 points last game.
Yeah. But his defense is good.
Yeah, Vassell played really well. I think what they're missing, though, what they really do need with the Spurs is a true shooter, like somebody who can shoot the ball really well.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying, and that's where I think Devin's gonna excel in this year, because he's a true shot maker. He's a shooter. Like, you give him a little bit of space and he'll shoot the ball. And he started doing that last night. We got to keep in mind this is only Devin's second game back coming off foot surgery, so he's still on a minute restriction. And I think he only played maybe 2-3 minutes in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what they were looking for when they brought Harrison Barnes.
Yeah,
he's kind of that too, but his shooting isn't there yet.
I'm okay with Harrison Barnes taking an open 3. Like, when it comes down to it, but he also has been good. He's been a good defensive body. He's bigger in stature. He's been getting it done offensively, not every night, but when we need it. So what I think is going to happen is when Sohan comes back, he'll obviously get into the starting lineup. Maybe Harrison Barnes comes off the bench to give us a push. Stephen Castle and CP3 kind of make that rotation in first team, second team. And it's really going to push them in. I really think with Stephen Castle learning behind CP3, he has great vision already. He plays great defense. He's starting to shoot the 3-ball really well. And I think he's getting more confidence the more he plays.
Yeah, well, we'll see how they progress. They play the Wizards tomorrow.
They do. I'll be there. Courtside suites.
You're going?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we have the Mavs versus Golden State, the return of Klay Thompson.
That was today, wasn't it?
That was today.
Yeah.
That was cup play.
Cup tournament just started. Spurs actually play the Lakers their first game of the Cup. I think it's on the 17th.
Yeah. But the Golden State, they beat the Mavs.
They did?
Yeah.
Golden State's good right now, man.
By 2 points.
They're getting it done. I didn't think they would they're figuring it out. Steph Curry's still playing extremely well. Draymond Green is still playing well on defense. It's going to be a tight race in the West, bro.
I don't know. I think it's going to come down, because it's still early. I think it's going to come down once Christmas time comes, when it really starts to matter.
Spurs play on Christmas Day.
I think we're going to see where these teams are, especially like teams like Golden State. Like, can they withstand that long season? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know if they'll be able to. I think they'll start kind of like not falling apart, but trying to figure out how to just stay healthy.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that they can long term.
Yeah.
Just like what the Lakers do. Well, the Lakers have a pretty young team. They just don't have a really good team.
Yeah. Well, they're getting better at being coached. You get a significant difference in the coaching with the Lakers with JJ Redick at the helm.
I agree.
They look so much better than Darvin Ham.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No, speaking of coaching, going a little bit back to the Spurs, Mitch Johnson, bro, I'm liking what he's doing so far. It's a small sneak peek of what I think might happen when Pop retires. Is they're going to keep it in house?
Who needs to retire?
I don't know. They're saying he's coming back soon, so I don't know if it was a heart attack.
I mean, you would hate to see that, you know. What I'm saying?
For sure.
But at the same time, I think the offense looks better. They look faster. They look more free.
But I think that would have happened even with Pop, because they're learning still. It was the first week of basketball. I didn't expect them to come out hot. I didn't expect them to come out fluid. And now we're getting Devin Vassell back, so it's helping. But I think it's a testament to what Pop has done within the Spurs organization right now, which is run it like a well-oiled machine. Everyone in that organization knows their job, knows their role, and if something were to happen, you can plug and play within the organization, and it's going to continue to be good.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying, but at the same time, I don't think that translates into what the league is doing either. Like now,
Yeah.
like don't get me wrong, they're professional players and they compete, but the way some of these teams are built, I mean, there's definitely some need for some fine tuning, maybe a little bit of change.
But you can also make the argument that no team is run like the Spurs organization.
No, but I mean, at this point,
I like it.
You know, I like it too. I think that the young coach is going to be better for what we need for the future, for sure.
Well, that's all I have for NBA right now. We're still very early in the season. We'll see how it plays out, but it was good that we got to talk a little bit about it.
And college football playoff bracket came out, man.
It did come out.
Looking good. It's looking good for Texas. So we'll see what happens.
See how the season continues to go. All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow the pod, leave your comments. Everything's much appreciated. Much love to all you guys out there listening.
Peace.